negative, however you want to put it, and the action is going to become worse or higher. Basically, what it is that the nut end of the neck is going to come up. Everything else stays in the same place except for the nut end of the neck, and this thing holds it. It just kind of rotates up that way. It doesn't work when the whole guitar is not in frame, but yeah. So we're just setting up for now, and once we get everything set up, then you can come in with a shim and get everything back again. Because of that, though, because of the fact that it's eventually going to do that, it might end up that because everything's going to essentially, you can look at it two ways. Either the neck goes this way or the whole body comes this way. And because of the body coming this way, you might be able to get away with less shim, or you might want to actually put in the calculated amount of shim under the bridge and adjust the action a little bit high because of the fact, well, nah, never mind. Overthinking things probably. Yeah. So let's just soldier on here. I was thinking that the eventual probable warping of the body slightly would mean that you have to do less work, or you might want to set it a certain way in anticipation of the way things would end up, but it's good enough to just do it this way and then pop a shim at the end a week or two later. So I think that's going to be the approach. Let's try to keep it simple. Okay, look, we've got our number one mascot here now. This is my spotted leopard. It's a Spot. And this is his favorite place. This is the table and the guitar. There's my beautiful Spot. Hi, Spot. I'm my baby boy. Yeah, the guitar is his pillow. So, if you're at the bench, then yeah, Spot's a regular fixture around here. I'm surprised he hasn't been in more videos yet. Alright, it's good enough for now, I guess. So we got, let's see, where are we at here? We got a saddle height, 30 millimeters. We got a size for the spacer for the bridge, and we're to bring things up into like kind of into the neighborhood where we want to be. And then the next thing is going to be these guys, where my nail thingy went. So here's another nail thingy, and let's get a ruler, see how long these things are. What do we got on? Yeah. We got about 20 millimeters long. Alright, so let's say we're going to have 10 millimeters stick out. Actually, it's a little less than 20. Yeah, call them 18, 19. Let's be accurate about things. Yeah, not quite 19. Get it up here where I can see it instead of where the camera can see it. No, they're actually 20 millimeter. Okay, so they're 20 millimeter. We're going to go for about 10 of it sunk into the wood. That's going to be the little bridge for the pins. So we've got 10 millimeter worth of pin, and our saddle is going to be 30 millimeters high. So we're 30 millimeters high. Here's our pin. Here's the pin with the roller, just what I need. So yeah, then we more or less want the top of our pin to be at about 30 millimeters too. I mean, you could go a little higher, but you're going to want to be starting to heading downhill towards the strings anyway, so probably if the groove here is supposed to be about 30 millimeters, then yeah, the top of the pin at 30 millimeters and the roller just below it, hi Trinity, is going to be just about right. So if you got 10 millimeters of pin sticking out and you want the top of it to be 30 millimeters, then you need 20 millimeters worth of wood underneath it. So let me make a note of that. Okay, so we're going to need about 10 millimeters worth of shim under this thing. And then we're going to need like a 20 millimeter tall block here. And then we're going to put the pins like halfway into the top of the block. And then we should be good to go. I'll be back. Wow, this thing has run long. I'm at almost an hour here. I'm going to end it here, and I'll start fabbing up spacers and stuff in the next one.